turn that up. All right. Waiting for some people to start pouring in here. They hit the relight button. Nope, can't do that. Let me put this in. Let me double check. All right, it sounds good. I think we're good to go. Welcome, NASCAR B8Q. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Just trying to fix my mic real quick. Trying to clip it on. Alright, I guess my thing is not working again. I don't know why it isn't, but I think we're good now. I can hear. I think we can hear. What's up, Kyle Busch fan 188? Welcome to the stream. We're gonna be going over some new diecasts I got, and also some old ones. But starting off with something that this new one that I got in the mail recently. This is kind of one of the special cars that I've been waiting months to get. This is the Carson Hocevar number 77 Chili's Ride the Dente Chevrolet Camaro from the 2025 season. I have been waiting months, and I say months, I mean it, for this thing to come in, and I thought there was a chance that it wouldn't even show up, honestly, because I thought they oversold it, but it has finally arrived just today. I'm actually going to crack this open so you guys can see it in all its glory. Let me just grab my trusty device. There we go. What's up, Nash Chevy? Welcome to the stream. Kyle Busch Fan 8. Unfortunately, no, I don't have an SVG. I already showed off the SVG car that I have. So, let me get this guy open for you guys real quick. Here we go. The number 77 Carson Hocevar Ride the Dente, as you can see right there. The beautiful the beautiful red and blue and white. I absolutely loved this car when it was running on track, especially with, like the mechanical bull with like I think some Chili's margarita or something, whatever it's called. But I love the Chili's logo. I love the different colors that they use. Feels like, a country western car, honestly, and that's kind of what they were going for. But it's just such a nice one. I like the blue and the red stripes going all the way across from the hood all the way, I think, to the across the entire roof. I mean, from the hood to all the way to the end of the roof. NASCAR Kid, you're here just on time. We just started. And really, Car Dude asks, what's your favorite gen of NASCAR? Generation 5, 2011, 2012 COT. What's up, Rocky Clark? Welcome to the stream. But here we see on the side, it's kind of like that. It's got, this really nice white base color. The red number 77 sticks out a ton, which is really, really cool. I like how they made this red instead of, like black or blue. Red sticks out a lot more. It looks like Kevin Harvick's shift right paint job. I don't know which one that is, but I'll have to check it out. I like this red stripe going along the side. I like the Chili's logo as well. That looks really nice placement right there. The Ride the Dente slogan right there with the little, the little logo as well is really cool. I really like the feeling that this car has. I was busy making a new seating chart for one of my classes. Okay. Uh, Here on the back, on the roof, actually, you can see the Chili's logo on the deck lid. I like these little texture details that they put on this actual car. Like these little elements add to the design a lot, honestly. The Gainbridge logo, I don't know why it's surrounded by a black bar, but it is. The Ride the Dente logo looks awesome on the rear bumper. I hope Carson gets a win soon. Yeah, I honestly hope he does as well. This dude deserves a win, honestly. He's been so consistent. And if it wasn't for mechanical failures, I think he would have won a race this year. But really like that 77 with the black and white outline, especially on the roof as well. That white outline helps it stand out even more. Looks really, really nice. It's just such a nice car, especially the Goodyear tire logo on this car is actually blue instead of, yellow or white, which I think actually fits the design a lot more. If it was white, it would blend in too much. If it was yellow, it would kind of stand out a little. It would stand out and look kind of weird, honestly. So this is a very, very nice car. I'm so glad to have got this one after months and months of waiting and after putting in the pre-order. And yeah, Ride the Dente. That is one of my top paint schemes from 2025. All right. Have you seen William Byron's 2026 Valvoline paint scheme? I have. I personally think it looks pretty good. I don't think it's as good as the one from this year. That one would look really good, honestly. But it's still really solid design. Alright, let's get some requests in the chat for some drivers you want to see. We got, it looks like 15 people so far in here. Erik Jones 2024 STP. I have already done that one, but I could show another Erik Jones if you want. I can probably find another one. 88 Dale Jr. We'll do that in the meantime. Alright. 88 Dale Jr. Junebug. Let me just make sure there's nothing on this one. Yep. Alright. Junebug. Here we go. The number 88 Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2015. This is the, I think, Coke Zero Sugar 400 victory from 2015. You guys probably don't even remember Dale Jr. ended up winning, but this is the nationwide car from that year's race. Dale Jr. won that race, but that was not the highlight whatsoever. After Austin Dillon absolutely imploded the catch fence on the final lap, that was insane. But kind of took the significance of the this car, honestly, or his victory at that race. It was really, really cool to see Dale go into victory lane again at Daytona, especially in this really nice patriotic looking design, which was ran on the July 4th weekend, I think. Yeah, this was when the 500 was ran on the July 4th weekend. But you saw him win? That's crazy. Must have been a crazy race to see in person. But I really like this black base color for the nationwide design. These American stripes running down the side is really, really cool as well. The stars, the stripes for this bottom half of the car looks really, really cool, especially with that silver number 88. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that iconic quote from Rick Allen is definitely engraved into my memory, honestly. But we see here all the confetti as well. Or it's not much confetti, but it's still a pretty decent amount of confetti on this car. And as here on the other side, Mountain Dew, great sponsorship placement, covers every inch of this car. Yeah, it's kind of a crazy looking back on this because I don't even really remember Junior winning that race. I just remember Austin Dillon hitting the catch fence, which kind of a bummer because this was a very, very nice win, first of all, for Junior, but also a very nice design to run on en route to victory. But you see here, the red and white confetti really sticks out, honestly, in this black base design. Great, I would say this is great placement on the sponsorship placement on the back bumper. Covers each and every part of it. Harrison Burton 2022 Dex Imaging. I do have a Harrison Burton from 2022, but not that one. What's up, Martin Bedrano? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful time. Hope you're having a wonderful day, I mean, but welcome anyways. I really like this car. I love the patriotic feeling that it has, and definitely a weird, story behind it. All right, let's see. What do you guys want to see next? I think I could do Harrison Burton from 2022 if you guys want. Make sure double click that stream to hit the like button, and also hit the subscribe button up here on the top right. Every subscription helps, guys. Erik Jones? Yep, Erik Jones it is. Erik Jones. You may have never seen this one before. It's from 2015. We have the 2015 Erik Jones Xfinity Interstate Batteries car, or Toyota Camry. This is a very, very special car because Erik Jones was running this, I think, part-time in 2015, if I remember correctly. But he ran this car, and this was right after Kyle Busch got injured, as you can see right here. It's got that Band-Aid decal on the car, on the hood, I mean. It says, "Get well soon, Kyle." The wheels, yeah. This is a very, very special car because this was right after Kyle Busch got injured, of course. But even then, the interstate batteries design, this is the weird, era of interstate batteries where the cars look like this for whatever reason. This like green and white stripes design. I have the more updated, what we've come to know the interstate batteries cars kind of to look like. But it's very, very nice. I like the interstate batteries logo. Covers a pretty good chunk of the right rear quarter panel, just nothing down here, unfortunately. The black number 20 looks really, really cool, especially with that red outline. I wish Valvoline chosen Talladega fall instead of Homestead. Homestead feels more special simply because it's the finale, honestly, but Talladega in the fall definitely could have been. I feel like for the finale for the finale race, they should have chosen probably the Exalted design or whatever Exalted design they're running this year. But nonetheless, here you got on the roof that black number 20 with the red and white outline as well. Outrageously dependable, and the Interstate Batteries logo right here on the deck lid. The rookie stripes, I think this was from his first ever, starts in NASCAR's Xfinity Series, which is really, really cool. What your opinion on the new 2026 Valvoline schemes for both Larson and Byron? I would say Larson's is better than, Byron's, I think. I like the colors on Larson's more. You got Kevin Harvick's 2023 Busch Light car and Brad Keselowski's 2022 Fastenal car. Funny you say that because I got the Keselowski one as well. That's a pretty cool. Ponchi, unfortunately, I don't have the Wonderbread car. I wish I had that because that's a very, very, iconic car. I do have a Wonderbread car sitting right here if you want to see that in a little bit. But you see here, just very, very nice. Wish they had something down here, honestly. One of these little sponsors right here could have been a pretty good spot placement, but very, very nice car. And also from 2015, which is just such a weird season. You want to see it? All right. This thing is beat up, FY, but it is Wonderbread. So this is the 2013 Kurt. I think it's 2013. Is it? Yes, it is. 2013 Kurt Busch number 78 Wonderbread Chevrolet SS. Kurt Busch got sponsored by Wonderbread. I think it was at Talladega one year in 2013. The most random one-off. Kind of, he said Wonderbread, Wonderwall started playing in my head. That's funny. But he was at Furniture Row Racing at the time, and this was, when Kurt Busch was trying to get a comeback in the NASCAR Cup Series, or Sprint Cup Series. But he got sponsored by Wonderbread after, trying to channel his inner Ricky Bobby, I guess. Why is the 78 so... I never noticed that. Look how high that 78 is on this side. That's a definite error, I'm guessing. Also, there's like dirt and grime on here, but... my grandpa's one just like that. It's actually the exact same one, but signed. That's pretty cool. But, yeah, the Wonderbread car is quite rare. But this one, of course, is, it's so damaged. But you can see here, even the hood is chipped away. The Wonderbread logo is already getting clipped. The W, at least, is gone. It just says, I Wonder, I guess. IVONDR. There's no more W, unfortunately. But the Kurt Busch on the name rail, I don't remember them having names. I guess it was something they did that year. But the 78, of course, is, the blue 78 is pretty cool. These Wonderbread, circles going down the side is pretty cool. What's your most expensive car? I have a 2023 Kyle Busch, the Fontana win, but it's in a gold elite, 124 scale. That's probably my most expensive. But Wonderbread, oh, there we go. Wonderbread here on the side as well, the Wonder logo. And Wonder is back. They were only back for like a year though, or this one race. I don't think they ever sponsored again, but this car is very, very beat up. You can see it's stained, it's got chips all over it. It's even got an error. I never even noticed that, but it's a very, very nice car to look back on. I think I kind of remember where I got this, but not for certain, honestly. But very, very cool. And with that, we're going to move on to our next car. Also, 27 more days till the Clash happens. Let's go. NASCAR is back. That's always a W. I don't know if a Jimmy Johnson rookie Power of Pride car is rare. Is it? I do not know, but probably, honestly, if I had to guess. I don't have a 1990s McDonald's car, unfortunately. I do have a McDonald's car in general, though, from 2013. If you want to see that, I have a limited edition Brickyard 400 Gordon car. That's also a piggy bank. I was told that they won the auction. It was $470. Dang. 2022 Burn. Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, I have a McDonald's car right there. I didn't even see that. But I was also talking about, this Jamie McMurray one, which maybe we'll do in a little bit. Let me do the Burton first, though. But, yeah, this is the Harrison Burton 2022 Ford Mustang from his rookie season of Cup Series action. This is the Ford Motorcraft design here. It's got those red and white base colors with, of course, this random blue stripe going down the side. Very similar to the car that they've kind of been running this entire time, except it's not the dark horse of modern years. Any more Corey LaJoie Diecast? Yes, I do. I have another one I could show off if you want. Do you have plans to get Ricky Pengu in 164 with Wonderbread tires? If it makes production, I will. I guess that's what I'll say, is that if it does make production, I will get it. But this special 2022 car actually came out before they moved the name rail here, or the windshield. The name on the windshield was moved over to the right. It was in the center, but they had to change it because drivers were overheating in these cars. So that's kind of why these Diecasts now, if you're wondering, the name on the windshield, instead of being in the center, is now more towards the right, because they had to put a vent right there. It didn't make production. It was shown on shipment for February. Yeah, cute little penguins. See ya, Ponchi. Thanks for tuning in. But you see here on the side, this gold number 21 is really, really cool. This chrome, like, reflective number has always been a really cool thing on these Diecasts. The Ford Motorcraft logo, the Quick Lane Auto Center. Oh, come on. And a bunch of smaller logos here on the side. Great sponsorship placement, I must say. The white number 21 on the hood is iconic as well. The Motorcraft logo as well behind that number on the roof. FordParts.com here. And on the bumper, this is how you can tell it's the rookie car, because it's got those rookie stripes, which don't exist anymore, unfortunately. We can do the Corey LaJoie car after this for sure. The Ford Motorcraft logo, great. Get the rookie stripes have taken up a great amount of the space here on the back bumper, but simplistic, yeah, it looks great, especially with that gold number, honestly, which is also beat up now because it's now, 4 years old, basically. Great car. I wish, the wheels were colored either white or red as well, but unfortunately you can't just have that. Very, very nice design. I like the random blue stripe running across the side. Kind of, acts as a buffer between the red and the white. So, and yep, this is the car that flipped in the Daytona 500 as well, which was the first ever flip of the next-gen era. So at least it's kind of remembered for that as well. Austin Dillon 2018 Real Tree, the blue. I do not have that one, unfortunately. But we can do the Corey LaJoie. Where is my LaJoie? There it is. I don't even know how to pronounce this sponsor, but Team Negu, I'm guessing, is how you pronounce it. I don't know. But this is a very, very special car. The 2023 Corey LaJoie number 7. Encouraging kids fighting cancer. This is a cancer awareness car. It's very, very nice, honestly. The black hood really stands out, especially with this logo, this sponsorship right here. Team Never Ever Give Up. That's nice. That's cool. The white and the blue. I like the white lettering with the blue outline. That really looks cool. And the blue on the front bumper looks really, really nice as well. The blue stripes running along the entire car is also really, really cool. But black splitter really, really works with this design. The white number 7 here with the black and white outline as well. The Never Ever Give Up, I'm guessing foundation or charity, or yeah, foundation. Very, very nice message. You see these two kids here on the side. I think it's a QR code as well right there. Yeah. Very special message. I especially like this different colors of blue that they use, like going from lighter blue to darker blue. Very cool, honestly. This light blue on the hood looks really nice as well, with the yellow number 7 to help the spotter see, of course. Shoulder systems here on the deck lid, and Nation's Guard on the rear bumper. Very, very nice car, especially with a great message. Kimi Raikkonen in 2023. I have the 2022 Kimi Raikkonen if you want to see that. Special car with a special message. And yeah, I don't know what race it is. I want to say it was Atlanta of 2023, but I could be mistaken where he ran this car. Very nice special message behind it as well. All right, we're going for Kimi Raikkonen, the F1 champion, up next. The number 91, Rico, I don't know how to say that. I don't know. This is the, Kimi Raikkonen's first ever NASCAR Cup Series start, because he did do some NASCAR before this. I think it was in a Truck Series race at Charlotte one time. But it's his first ever NASCAR Cup Series start at Watkins Glen in 2022. Was running top 10 up until his teammate, I have his teammate right here. This guy unfortunately cost him to wreck out of the race, but nonetheless, this black and like blue design is very cool, honestly. It's kind of like has a gradient effect here on the front bumper and towards the windshield. Do you have any 2311 cars from 2023? I have that yesterday. I showed off this, where is it? This Tyler Reddick number 45 10G Xfinity 10G car, which I think has this like weird error on it, but you can go check out yesterday's stream if you want to see that one. I do have the 3 cheat cards in my crate though, and I do have to show off one car that I promised to show off recently as well after this. But here on the side, this gradient effect looks very nice. The blue and black stripes running down the side, especially with this neon number 91, I mean, with this black stripe going through it. The iconic Trackhouse, that's their signature style right there. Great sponsorship placement. Wish there was something down here maybe with a couple sponsors, but nonetheless, this very cool gradient effect does cover up a good amount of that spot. Eye lock here on the side as well. I really like this car. Sponsorship placement is excellent, especially here on the roof as well. Same sponsor, all taking up a good amount of space. Do you have the 88 Cup car from this year? I have the Shane Van Gisbergen Red Bull car. Show that off, I think, on the second. Go back a couple streams, the second one. The first one of, I think, 2026 is what it's called. I did show it off in that stream. But here we got the number 91 on the rear bumper, the Trackhouse logo, and the rookie stripes. That's how you can tell this is the first starts, because it has those rookie stripes on it. Also, before he wrecked out, Loris Hezemans, the Dutch driver driving for his own budget team, Hezeberg, was running inside the top 15 with Kimi. I missed that team as well, honestly. They were pretty cool to see running in NASCAR. I think they were the only team from, the Netherlands to run in the Cup Series. So, I wish they were still around and stuck around for more than 1 year. But nonetheless, this car is really nice. I love black and blue cars, so definitely one to pick up if you ever get the opportunity. How many 164s do you have that are still on their bases? I don't even want to know, honestly. I want Kimi to run one race in San Diego. I think he's probably done with racing in general. But next up, we got a very special car that I promised, to show off last stream. Or at least for today, in today's stream. But let me see if I can get it open here. It's a car I've shown off on the channel before, actually. And it's from one of the technically worst drivers of 2025, if you want to call him that. Alright, let me get this guy open real quick. While I'm doing that, make sure double tap the screen to hit that like button. And also hit the subscribe button up here if you haven't already. I think we're getting close to 13,000 subscribers, so if you guys can help out, I would truly appreciate it. As here we go. Not Herps, but Cody Ware. Yep, it's the Cody Ware number 51 Arby's. We have the Meets Ford Dark Horse Mustang. What's up, Pizza Boy? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday so far. Gaunt Brothers Racing is also Canadian. Hattori Racing was Japanese. And Obakaya Racing was Nigerian. Interesting. But here we have on the Cody Ware Arby's car, the worst driver of 2025 statistically, and probably, just in general. But this red, like, Arby's front bumper or front hood is really, really cool. I like how it goes onto the front bumper, but has this black grill openings, and the white on the splitter is also really, really cool. The giant Arby's logo here looks really nice. The 51, that white number 51, stands out a lot on that red. I don't know why it's on the. It's got a black outline, so it does help it stand out even more on the on this car, because this white stripe going along the side, which looks really nice, honestly. The giant Arby's logo, perfect sponsorship placement. They knew exactly what to do with this sponsor because it covers up a good amount of space right there. Of course, the iconic "We Have the Meats" slogan, pretty nice, and a bunch of random sponsors as well down here to cover up the space. Here on the back bumper, you got just Arby's, Ware Racing. I think this is one of the only. Is this the first next gen design for first next gen car for Ware Racing to be produced? I think it is. But you got a bunch of Arby's logos here on the roof and on the deck lid. This is actually the first Arby's car first Cody Ware car to be made in. Well, now we're in 2026, so 9 years since the last Cody Ware car, which is after this, of course. Ryan, oh my goodness, how can I forget about Ryan Preece? I have that car. I literally have that Ryan Preece car. How did I forget that exists? That's weird. Ryan Preece and Corey LaJoie have left the chat. Yeah. My bad. But a bunch of Arby's logos. They did a great job putting the sponsorship placement. The colors are on point, and look at that. I really like how they stood out with the gold rims as well. Also, you have Jimmy Johnson's 2025 Carvana car. I don't have it yet. I have a specific one coming in the mail, I think, in a few days from now. The Shaquille O'Neal Carvana car is coming in the mail soon. I'll be live streaming very soon, showing that off as well when it comes in. Do you have the championship winning car for Joey Logano from 2024? Not the 164. I do have the 124, but it's in my giant case, and I would have to move some stuff to get it. So maybe the next stream I'll show that off. I like the white stripes here on the name rail and just on the A post in general. It's a very nice looking car, and I love when the smaller teams get their diecast made. So Cody's proposed to have another car coming out within the next month. Dude, he's getting all the cars now. Let's go. I think the lower production numbers are definitely going to help these smaller teams get diecast made. All right, chat. Let's keep going here. Keep suggesting some more cars. To show you how bad Cody Ware was, the number 44 New York racing team with J.J. Yaley would outrun them. Yeah, that's probably a bad sign considering they haven't. The Ware Racing literally has a, alliance with RFK Racing, or at least they did. Let's see, how far away are we from 13K? I don't think we've gained a couple. Make sure, guys, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We are, according to the YouTube, 38 subscribers away. So if you haven't subbed already, hit that subscribe button up there. Speaking of Yelly, he's supposed to have a number 44 car coming out soon. Nice. I might have to pick that up, honestly. Not often when you get those smaller teams getting diecasts. So let's move on to another car, actually. Ross Chastain's number 1 Advent Health Chevrolet Camaro from the 2022 season. His second season with Trackhouse, but, his first season with Trackhouse because he was driving at Chip Ganassi. This is a very, very, really cool story of how he got to the Cup Series in general, from being a backmarker driver with like JD Motorsports in the Xfinity Series, and getting that Nice opportunity really was the beginning of his career. Any Tyler Reddick 8 car? No, I have a Kyle Busch 8 car if you want to see that, but no Reddick car in the Allgaier 2025 Travelers Whiskey 164. I don't know when that's coming out, but I will get it once it comes out. So here we have this car as well. The Advent Health logo on this, this white looks really, really cool. I feel like they could have shifted the Advent part, though, over a little bit, because it is kind of blending in a little bit too much with this blue on the side. But This random green stripe on the front bumper is also kind of random, but here on the left side of the car, the driver's side, this blue stripe running down the side, especially with, and that looks pretty good, clashing with this darker stripes running down as well, running down the side up towards the driver's window. The green stripes representing, of course, the watermelon right there as well is pretty nice touch. Adds a little bit of, his own personality onto this car. You have the Advent logo, or Advent Health logo here. Takes up a great amount of space here. The watermelon itself takes up, kind of the emptiness that would be right here. And of course, the smaller sponsors right here as well. Pretty nice. I don't know why there's a random yellow stripes. I feel like they didn't have to add that in personally. It would have been better, I think, if those were green instead, matching along with the other green, elements on this car. Here, the back bumper, the Advent Health logo. Takes up a great amount of space. Perfectly done there. Also, Daniel Suarez Mexico Xfinity win is coming out in the 164 in 4 weeks. That's pretty cool. It's the all black one, I think, though, which is kind of disappointing because the Quaker State just car in general was so good on track. It looks so great, and unfortunately, he had to go to the backup car and ended up winning. But here on the back bumper, I like the blue and the green, the little hints of green here on the back bumper. And the other side, of course, great job with sponsorship placement. Just wish there were contingencies, honestly, on the next gen. I don't know why they don't bring contingencies onto these things. I think it would boost the, the appeal of it even more. NASCAR Kid has his own version of playoffs. It may be a little controversial, but not as much as the current system. Mine is more about consistency. I feel like the chase is the perfect solution to all of this, because I know we're not going to get full season points, but I feel like the chase itself is a good enough format to balance all, sides that want, playoffs and people that want full season. So I think the chase would be ideally the best format to use. But here on the roof, one quick detail is that the number one is green, of course, to get the spotter's attention on track, especially with this white, roof. They can't use white because it would blend in. And green just sticks out a lot. We're also getting a Timmy Hill number 66 diecast. I didn't hear about that. That's awesome, honestly. I'll make sure to get that as well. All right, chat. Let's see what we got. We are at now 37 subscribers away. Sweet. You guys got any more recommendations here in the chat? We're going to keep going now. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's up there. Make sure to hit it. The only way you can be automatically locked into my playoffs is if you win at least 2 races. If you only win one race, you're not locked in. See, I feel like winning you're in should just be gone in general. Zane Smith number 71. I don't have that one, unfortunately. Let me see if I have a Zane Smith. Do I have a Zane Smith anywhere? Where would I find a Zane Smith? I don't think I have a Zane, unfortunately. You're part of the full season points crowd? I am too, honestly. But if we can't compromise with full season, then the chase is the next best thing. Let me put this McDonald's car here as we wait for some requests. Go ahead, guys. Put in your requests in the chat. If you got any, of course. Drivers, sponsors, anything in particular, teams even. I'll take team requests, honestly. You got any Geico Germain racing cars? Yes, I do. Let's go with Geico. All right. The Geico number 13, 2020 hump day design from the Darlington, what was it, the second Darlington race of that year out of 3. It was the one that was on a Thursday, what was it, like a Wednesday or Thursday night. This is the car that ran on track. You see here on the front end, actually this was raced on a Wednesday, that's why it has the hump day on there, that's right. But it's got this dark blue front, the front hood of it is all dark blue, and I think the base color on this is dark blue, with the camel saying hump day because it was raced on a Wednesday, one of the few races to be raced on a Wednesday that year. A Ryan Blaney car from last year, Menards. Do I have a Ryan Blaney from last year? I don't have. I have a Ryan Blaney from 2022. I don't think I have any from 2024. What's up, DMZZ Prods? Welcome to the stream. We see here on this car this nice blue base as well as this lighter blue base that's on the front bumper. What? I feel like there's a small design on there. What is that? Hold on. Oh, those are camels. I didn't even notice that. Those are camels on the bottom of this car. You can barely see it. But that's because it was raced on a Wednesday. You have any Jeff Gordon and Pepsi cars? Yes, I do. I can get you one right after this. We have on the sides of the car, this Geico logo looks really nice. The NASCAR Heat Pro League. Remember when that was a thing? That's a throwback for sure. The camel saying woot woot because, I think this side probably up. No, it doesn't. It's because it was hump day. That's why. And the number 13, this giant number 13, with the white number 13 with the giant dark blue outline and also the white outline looks really cool. On the hood, actually, it is dark blue, which is a nice, swapped version of that. It looks very cool, especially with the white here on the roof. It helps it stand out, especially with that Geico logo as well. Any Terry Labonte number 5 cars? Unfortunately, no. But I do have the Noah Gragson 62 Wendy's. We can do that right after that. And it says, guess what day it is. It was, what does it say on here? Guess what day it is. Yep, just letting everybody know. It was Wednesday, hump day. But very, very nice car. I wish Germain Racing was still around, especially with Geico. Geico cars always were really cool to see on track. So I miss Geico being in NASCAR. That's all I'm going to say. And one of the it's just a reminisce of when NASCAR's 2020 season and how they ran on Wednesdays, to make up so much time that they missed with the, of course, the shutdown. The 62 is the only 164 that I don't have. Oh, that's a bummer. But I got the number 62 right here. Of course, it's got damage on the side. But this is the number 62 Wendy's Noah Gragson car from his, what was this? One of his first ever starts in the Cup Series, I think. Of course, I love the Wendy's colors on this thing. The red, hood of this looks really, really cool. It goes all the way down to the front bumper, which then is intercepted by this white stripes running down and, covering all the grille openings before it going onto this black splitter right here. Bro tried to Ross Chastain the car. It kind of looks like that, but it was for a different reason, honestly. This white from the front bumper does go on to, this part right here, but then is blocked by this red, base. I guess it's kind of base color, but it gets cut off again by this Biggie Bag logo, it looks like. And I don't know if it's a phone. I think it is a phone. But it has got the Wendy's logo, of course, on the side, and it's nice blue color as well. Really love the red, white, and blue here, especially this light blue. Is this one of the only cars that actually has ran or one of the only Beard Motorsports diecasts that's been made? I think it is. Speaking of which, you have the Hail Melon? Yes, I do. I have the Hail Melon car. I don't know where it is, though. It's somewhere in this crate that I have next to me. But really like the Wendy's logo. Great sponsorship placement on this thing, especially with this giant Biggie Bag design on the side. One of my favorite, cars from 2022 was actually this one. So I wish there would be more Beard Motorsports diecasts, especially like the Dude Wipes ones with Anthony Alfredo. Those ones look always absolutely fire on track. Any Dale Jr. Mountain Dew cars? I think I got some. You made a comment about Geico leaving the sport. What did you say? I miss this team a lot. I recently got a Casey Mears 2016 Darlington Throwback Diecast and Gold Series. That's nice. I've seen that one before. It looks really nice. Of course, on this side, it's got damage, unfortunately. But other than that, this is a very, very clean-looking car, especially on the hood. Of course, it's got this white roof, and the red 62 really makes it stick out a ton. So, like this car. And with that, we're going to move on to our next suggestion, which I saw we're going to do the Dale Jr. Mountain Dew. Trains Forever. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any more Allgaiers. But somebody asked for a Dale Jr. Mountain Dew. Let's see. Where do I got a Dale Jr. in here? Let me get that Ryan Newman out of here. Dale Jr. Mountain Dew. I know I gotta have some in here. Let me see. say not? I know I have one in here. I just don't know where it is. Chase Elliott Coke car, any 16 next gens pre 2024. I do have a 16 car pre 2024. Look at that. While I'm trying to find that junior one, this is the Noah Gragson Charlotte Knights car from 2022. Again, another Noah Gragson. One of the only drivers that have technically 2 cars made within a season, I think. But it's got this very nice, like, baseball. I think this is a baseball team, right? I don't remember, but I think it is. This white, like, jersey design on the front. I really like how this black font has that gold outline on it, especially with the sponsor on it. Their logo looks really nice, especially with this, black number 16 with the gold outline. I don't know why the number feels so small though. That's weird. This, the stripe lettering going down the side looks really, really cool. Great usage of this, area, honestly, to put this in. Also, this text, the game, the view, the fun, that's pretty cool. And their logo just enlarged here on the side as well. That looks cool. Back bumper, you got more of that stitching on this thing. It looks pretty cool. You have all of your Bass Pro Shop cars. Interesting. Bass Pro. I don't have a lot, but, like, I know I have some that I can show off. The bright yellow number 16 here looks great. The Charlotte Knights website there on this deck lid. The rookie stripes, especially cool as well. This is like one of the, I think one of the only drivers that have 2 cars made within, like, in the same season for 2 different teams as well, which is kind of crazy. But really like the Charlotte Knights design. I think it was one of the only 16 cars made during that year, at least in the Gold Series. I think there may have been one maybe in the Authentic line. I don't remember, but like Noah Gragson, and I was especially, happy to see that this car made production in 2022. A lot of cars seem to have made production in 2022 because of the next gen. Let's see, what else do we got here for you guys? Oh yeah, the Dale Jr. Mountain Dew. Oh my gosh, there was one sitting right here. Come on. This is the Dale Earnhardt Jr. Mountain Dew Decision car, I think from the 2016 All-Star race. This was a part of a contest, I think, to choose a Mountain Dew flavor or something, or best design, I don't remember. I think it was a flavor, but you got this black design here on the hood of the car, which looks really, really cool, especially with that, the Mountain Dew colors and the Decision part as well. Looks perfectly, stands out on this black base. This is... Yeah, it's in a crate. That's why these things are chipped up. Also, this one is from... I think this one's from the Authentics line back in the day from 2016. But you got these green stripes running down the front bumper. Looks really cool, especially broken up by the mini black stripes as well, running down the side of this car. And it's splitting off into 3 different directions. One to, like, this post right here on the driver window. The black... what is this? The black side skirt. One goes down here, and also one continues to go on straight until it gets stopped by the Nationwide logo. Black and green. So nice, honestly. It's a great color combination. The green stripes all kind of merge together here at the top. The silver number 88, just perfect, honestly. I think it would... This is better than if it was white, honestly. Silver is a very, very nice color to use, especially on a car like this. Got any Greg Biffle stuff? Also love the lives. Keep it up. Thank you for the comment. I don't know if I have any more Biffle. I probably do. I just gotta find it. The Decision logo here on the back bumper looks great. Also the Decision, logo up here looks great as well. Oh, there we go. That's what this was. Mountain Dew Pitch Black. This is the flavor that it was being advertised on this car. I know that there was 3 different cars that were running these Mountain Dew, esque Mountain Dew inspired designs. It was Chase Elliott, Casey Kane, and Dale Jr. in the All-Star race, but this was one of the cars that ran. Jr. was locked into the All-Star race that year because he had won the previous year, and I think this was honestly one of the best of the 3. I don't know. I kind of remember one of them was blue, one of them was like a pink or purplish color. I like this one the most because it's got that signature Mountain Dew colors as well. Kane Jr. had Pitch Black, and Elliott had Baja Blast. Okay, that makes sense. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Cheerios 2024. Yep, got that one right here from the Advent calendar. This is the 2024. What is this? Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Ralph's Food for Less and Cheerios design. It's a very, very bright yellow number 47 car with this Ralph's and Food for Less logo, which honestly, that space in between is kind of bothering me. Wish they had made a Dale Jr. or Jeff Gordon something for Dale Jr. Diecast, or at least they could have made a 2-pack of the Jeff Gordon Tony Stewart tribute set at Indy where they ran a lap. Yeah, definitely, honestly. Do you have the Lane Riggs? Yeah, actually, I think I do. Now that you mention it, it's in there. I can't believe I never thought of that. It's in that advent calendar. It's right next to me. Yeah, this thing is super yellow because the Cheerios, Cheerios boxes are yellow. You got those Cheerio hearts on the side right there, and especially with for the ones you heart, or the love, yeah, the heart is supposed to reference the love right there. Cheerios, Happy Heart Shapes Limited Edition. Wow. This is my boy, yep. I like Ricky Stenhouse Jr. as well, honestly. But I like this black 47. This looks really, really cool. The black number 47 stands out a lot on this car. The Cheerios logo, just everywhere on this car, honestly, and those little hearts. Look how many sponsors are on that deck lid. That's crazy. That's a lot of sponsors. Any Jeff Gordon Pepsi cars? Yeah, I have some Jeff Gordon Pepsi. We can do that. The Cheerios logo here on the back bumper. The Camaro logo is off-centered, and that bothers me as well. Unfortunately, any COT patriotic paint schemes? Unfortunately, no. I don't think I have any. But nonetheless, this is a cool car from the Advent calendar. Yeah, it's really bright yellow. What's it say? I didn't even notice what's it. City of Hope. That's cool. Yeah, bright yellow. That's exactly what this car is. So I'm gonna put this back in over there. Who's your pick to win the Daytona 500? You know what? I know this is gonna sound crazy, for reasons, of course, because we're still far away from the 500 itself. And you know what? I'm gonna go with Connor Zilisch, unironically, to win the Daytona 500. Give me Connor Zilisch. I think he's gonna get it done. Connor Zilisch will get the Daytona 500 victory, honestly. Anyways, here is Lane Riggs, number 38, Love's RV Stop, number 38, Ford F-150 from 2024. The only Lane Riggs car that I have in my entire collection. Again, just like the last one, bright yellow. It's another bright yellow car to look at. This one, I think, does a better job. It's got the Love's RV Stop logo here. I wish it was kind of like a little bit more down than it is. You got any Jeff Gordon or DuPont Exalta cars? Yeah, I can do a Jeff Gordon Exalta up next. I don't know where the Pepsi cars are, but I have I have a Gordon right here somewhere. We can grab it. Do you see that video series suggestion? Let me check. Let me see the chat. They'll have a new series you can do. Every car for each number next gen, number 101. One number per video. Wait until you get the second Corey LaJoie car if you go along with that idea. Huh, that's not a bad idea, honestly. In my opinion, Lane Riggs fan is way better than Heim fans. Yeah, I guess. Certain fans are more toxic than others, but what's up, Phantom G7E? Welcome to the stream. Both the Michael McDowell and Todd Gilliland's designs were much brighter. I think they were, honestly. I don't know. I know the Love's color is kind of bright. Actually, you know what? Now that you say that, hold on. I have something we can compare directly to right here. Good thing that you mentioned that. We can actually go to the Advent calendar. You don't have the Riggs Infinity car? No. But, okay, here we go. Yeah, you're right. Look at that. The 34 is much brighter than the 38. That's weird. I never noticed that, but this 38 still looks very nice. Especially like the black number 38 here on the side and on the roof, which is so stretched out. All the truck. The contingencies are very nice, especially the sponsor placement. I don't know why the Love's logo is so high. It's like clipping off of the truck. I don't know if that's an error or not, but still looks really nice nonetheless. The Speedco logo as well takes up a good amount of space here. That's really well done. It's just a simple design, all yellow, which I guess really works in this case because yellow is the Love's, that's their signature design. But I wish they added some stripes like they did with this one, honestly. I feel like they could have added more designs. Do you know Lionel actually made a Matt Mills truck diecast from 2024? Unfortunately, I don't have it, but I never even knew they made one, honestly. Love's Connect app. This was from his rookie season in 2024 where he got 2 wins. And yeah, he didn't even make the playoffs, but he was still a very, he was a contender at the end of that year. He had learned and started, actually being one of the top drivers in the truck series. And I still think he should have made the Final Four this year, or from last year, I mean, in 2025, he should have made the Final Four, but unfortunately he didn't. So, still a cool truck nonetheless. I'm going to put it back now. Where was it? It was in this one. What do you guys want to see next? Let's see, where are we at now? Alright. 50 minutes in now. Do you have the Advent Health Ross Chastain car from 2021? Or the Ally car from 2021? I know I have the Ally one, I just don't know where it is. Make sure, to everybody watching, make sure to hit the subscribe button up there. We are 37 subscribers away from 2,000 or from 13,000, so make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want. It will help out a ton, so it means a lot, honestly. So please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. What are you guys requesting now? Let's see. What about BJ McLeod falling reverse and Thomas, pardon me, for Annunciata? I don't have either of those, unfortunately. NASCAR Kid, I don't have the, the Ty Gibbs car from 2020, or the black version, but I do have the typical or the normal version from 2023. This normal Interstate Batteries one. This is the Interstate Batteries number 54. Ty Gibbs Toyota Camry. The difference between, of course, this and the black one is that the black one was, I think, a black base, or it had a gradient design on the side. But you got the Interstate Batteries logo here on the hood. This green, this different shades of green. A lot of some lighter and some darker green with these lightning bolts going down the side. Pretty solid. I love how the old Toyota Camrys looked, honestly. I love the front bumper, and it just looks so clean. These lightning bolts going down the slide. You got these different shades of green, some lighter, some darker as well. What the Mountain Dew Team Rubicon car from 2020? I don't have that one. I have the one from 2018. I showed that one off last week during that stream. I have both versions. I bought the green one at Bristol. Nice. If you like doggos, I recommend getting the Thomas Annunciata Joey Gase Motorsports diecast. I think that's from the retail line, right? Is that the one from the retail line? But you got the Interstate Batteries logo here on the side, the red number 54, which honestly could have been white if they wanted to, but they chose red, I guess, to just make it stand out even more. Interstate Batteries logo looks really clean, bent over like this, honestly. Yeah, crooked. That's really nice. Nothing over here that's bothering me. Wish they put something here. One of these sponsors definitely could have been on over there. I'm just saying. Red number 54 here on the hood. Also really squished because they had to make that fit right there. Outrageously dependable. They had to make that slogan fit right there. You got here on the back bumper the Interstate logo. The Bible verse right there as well. It's pretty cool. The red number 54. The rookie stripes. The Toyota logo. And all these sponsors on the deck as well is really cool. Number 35 Toyota from 2024 got Gold Series. I'll have to look up that one. I have to check it out. But you got this Interstate logo going down the side, the red number 54, and the NASCAR 75th anniversary logo. There we go. Now it's focusing. Overall, it's a very solid design, and I love, the Interstate Batteries colors, honestly. I don't know if this is better than I think it is better than the old one, honestly. But I still feel like the Interstate Batteries cars can, look better. Especially like the Bobby Labonte designs from back in the day. Ross. Alright, let me see. Do I got any Ross in here? Let me see if I got any Ross. Do I have Ross? I'm not seeing any Ross in here, unfortunately. I don't think I have any. Burt Myers number 50 car. I don't have that one. I think he did get a diecast made, but I wasn't able to get it, unfortunately. This was on Toyotas in 164 bend straight, and they look like Gen 6. Yeah, that's not a good thing. David Reagan 2015 SpongeBob. I don't have the David Reagan SpongeBob car, but I do have this one right here. This is the Bubba Wallace number 6 Xfinity Series SpongeBob car from when he drove at Roush Fenway Racing in 2015. I think this is from Talladega, if I'm not mistaken. You got that SpongeBob, texture right here with the holes. All the different holes from SpongeBob, as you can see right there on the side of the car. This blue number 6, which really works with this yellow. And then it transitions into this like underwater blue effect right here with SpongeBob right there on the side. Have you ever visited the CN Tower in Toronto? No, I have not. I've never seen that. You got SpongeBob right there on the side. You got the Roush Performance logo here, which, they didn't even really need to put that. I mean, look how small that logo is. They did not have to put that there in general. What's up, more siblings? Welcome to the stream. You got all the characters right there. The stock PNG logos are, pictures, especially that Squidward one. The Squidward, Sandy, and Mr. Krabs right there on the back bumper. Roush Performance here on the back bumper with those rookie stripes. Honestly, really work with this design, especially since it's yellow. Patrick Starr here on the side. Looks like he's holding the Roush Performance logo, I'm not going to lie. Also, why do these cars have door handles? That's like door handle decals. That's kind of weird. Do you have the GoDaddy 2018 car? I don't, but I do have other GoDaddy cars. I have 4 Toyotas like that. Ty Gibbs 2023 Interstate, Wallace 2024 U.S. Air Force, Hamlin 2023 Yahoo, and Hamlin 2023 Interstate. I have the Hamlin 2023 Interstate, actually. I have it from the retail line. I really like this SpongeBob car, honestly, though. I love the yellow. I love the blue, especially this blue number 6 on the roof is really cool. This one's a black outline instead of the white one that this one has, but very, very cool. All right. Make sure, guys, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button that's up there right now. Every subscription helps out a ton, guys. And if you don't want to miss any more streams, or you're just tuning in for the first ever time, first of all, welcome, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Or evening/night, wherever you live. But it helps out a ton, guys. Tootsie's 2024 Pink from Talladega. I don't have that one, unfortunately. I don't have really anything more recent. I'm getting a lot of stuff, of course, in a few days, if you weren't there for when I said that earlier. But in a few days, I'll have some more stuff coming in. So make sure you also hit the subscribe button so you don't miss that stream when it happens. What did you say? Would you ever visit there? What is my camera doing? Come on. There we go. It's 147 stories in the air, and you could see Niagara Falls from the tower. Clear sunny day. That's pretty cool. What is your favorite race car track? My favorite race car track has to be Daytona International Speedway. That's honestly an awesome track. What's your favorite paint scheme? Throwbacks does not count. If you're talking about from 2025, I've got to go with, honestly, the number 5 Zach Brown Band car or the number 8 7-Eleven car. Those two were honestly incredible. What about KFC or Taco Bell cars? Do you have that? I have no clue. I don't think I have KFC or Taco Bell. Casey Mears. I had a Casey Mears car that I showed off a couple days ago. I don't know where it went, though, unfortunately. Alright, we gained another subscriber. Let's go. We're now 36 away from 13K. Sweet. Let's see what we got in here for you guys. Ty Dillon Geico. I just did Ty Dillon Geico. Do I have another one in here, maybe? Let me check. Do you see my question? What did you say? How are you for the new 124s? I don't really buy new 124s often. It's only like once every probably 3 or 4 months, honestly. I don't buy those things often. I usually buy older stuff, but just saving basically. M&M COT or Gen 6. Okay. M&M's COT. Let me see if I have any. I found a Jeff Gordon Pepsi car, so if you guys want to see that, let me know. I know I have a Kyle Busch M&M's in here somewhere. Let me look for one. Any Michael Annett cars? Unfortunately, no. I don't have any Michael Annett. But still, rest in peace to him as well. Oh, here we go. M&M's. If you were a race car driver, how would you most likely wreck in a race? I don't know. Are you monetized? Yes, I am monetized on YouTube. Here's the number 18 M&M's. Happy Halloween. It is not Halloween anymore. But this is the Halloween design, I think from 2011? Yeah, 2011. And it hurts hearing the cars crashing into each other. Yeah. They're in a crate. These are cars that are already, like, all look like this from years of, usage. But this is number 18, M&M's. Orange and black design looks very nice, honestly. Love the Halloween effect that it has. The black M&M's here on the front end, and this like dark orange color, especially. I don't know if that's it's not really. It's kind of like that's dirt and grime that's on it, but this nice orange color here on the side. The base color is orange. These nice like black M&Ms really stick out, especially with this yellow like glowing number 18 as well. That's very nice. Who would you wreck in a race? Oh, who would you wreck in a race? See, I wouldn't want to do that because I would get intentionally, I would get penalized for that because intentional wrecking. But probably Ty Gibbs, I guess. Somebody like that. No disrespect to Ty Gibbs, but least favorite driver, or Austin Hill, actually. What war did this car go through? 8-year-old war. That's probably something like that. I don't know. 3, 4, 5-year-old war. I don't know. Something like that. The 18-year on the roof is, got that glowing effect. The orange and black outline is with this spider web here on the side. And the spider, this M&M is looking scared for his life right now. Look at him. He is absolutely horrified of that spider right there. M&M's logo, great sponsorship placement, especially with this M&M taking up a great amount of the rear end, the rear quarter panel. And Chase Briscoe diecast. We can do a Chase Briscoe diecast. After that, I think I'm going to have to end stream. But you got the Happy Halloween message here on the back. And you got the orange M&M, behind some pumpkins. Jack-o'-lanterns. He's kind of scared right there. And also the yellow M&M. This crow right next to him, and the blue and the moon. Perfectly blending into this car, honestly, I must say. Very, very nice car. Love the M&M's designs. Wish they would come back. And yeah, this thing is beat up. I mean it. What video would you say gained the most subscribers? The Haley Deegan one, probably. I got like 2 million views, I would say is the most. To think that idiots intentionally destroy their diecast for views, yeah, that's a bummer when I see that happen, because these things are, pieces of art, honestly. It's sad to see that, but, some people can do whatever they want with these things. For the final car of today's stream, we got the 2022 Chase Briscoe Mahindra Tractors car. This red base color. I love how it's got these, like, grill openings right here. That's very, very nice. The white Mahindra Tractors logo looks great as well. Goes down onto this black front splitter, and this black front bar going all the way around. These black stripes going up onto the side of the car, and the white number 14, the iconic number 14, I would say, from Stewart-Haas Racing. Rest in peace to that team. The Mahindra Tractors logo right here with this black bar going across the driver window. The Haas logo right, the Mobile One High Point and Rush Truck Centers also look great. And yes, this was from his first NASCAR Cup Series victory in 2022. The design that got him his first victory. This Chase Briscoe diecast was one of the 3 first next-gen diecasts I got. Sweet. It was actually one of the first that I got as well. For your next group of cars coming in, is the Ziegler 50th anniversary in it? No, unfortunately not. I got some Jimmy Johnson. I got some, who else? I know Bubba Wallace's car that's coming in the mail. I think some Denny Hamlin and Kyle Larson as well. You'll see. It'll be opened up in the next stream, but this is a very nice car, especially like the gradient right there, the red going into like a deeper, darker red right there underneath the Mahindra Tractors logo. That white stripe looks nice. Dude, can you review Burger King cars? I don't have any Burger King cars, unfortunately, but do you like heavy metal music? Yeah. Yeah. I guess I do. But this is a very nice car, and I think it's the perfect way to end the stream, honestly. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit that subscribe button up there on the top right. It will help out a ton. Who's your favorite Piston Cup racer? You gotta go with Lightning McQueen, honestly. That's the only answer I can go with. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time for the next stream. Take care.